want to have two book recommendations, and I got one from a previous business partner of mine, which is The Debt Millionaire, to understand how valuable using debt is to grow your wealth with a good, stable asset. It's compared to many other investment classes, property is slower moving and more stable, and using debt to grow. And it talks about inflation, all that sort of stuff. And yeah, The Debt Millionaire by George Anton, really, really good. You've read that one as well, right?
Yeah, that actually was a book that Jared recommended to me, and he gave to me, and I read it, and like I was sold completely on property at that stage based on all my, I guess, education experience, my career, and then it even lightened it up even more to be like, wow, because there's always that debate: shares, property, which is your best, and with the power of leverage, and then taking into account the way the world's set up with like inflation and how you can actually use debt to work for you. It's really powerful, and that's why I guess we went down the property path as opposed to the shares.
Most people that come to me, well, a lot of people in my personal life, I've got a brand online and stuff, but a lot of people in my personal life come to me and sort of see, oh, Jared's doing this, whole entrepreneur, living around different places. And
people are very interested, man. They're like,
they got no idea what I do.
What's Jared do? What's he do?
I have no idea.
It just seems like he just goes surfing and chats to Sam on a podcast.
Yeah, that's it.
Chats to business owners around the world.
That is all I do, though. That's literally, that's most of my time is sitting down and chatting to professionals and learning from them on this podcast and my other podcast. And a lot of people, because people know me from school, and they're like, how does this person go off and just like not work much and do this? So they come up and ask me in my personal life, like, what is it you do? And I've got some money. What should I do with it? And I'll either help them with like, sometimes people will say, oh, can you help me buy a business? And then, depending on their situation, sometimes it's better for them to buy a property, not within my other business there. And I typically, for people that's best for property, I recommend the two books. George Anton, first, The Debt Millionaire, and the second one is Australian Property Finance by Conrad Bobilac, which we should get him on the podcast too.
Yeah, we were talking about that last time when this failed in this recording.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, I'm keen.
Yeah. No, two really good books. So if you're a beginner starting out, read those two books and hit us up for coaching. If you've got some cash deposit together, then we can start the ball moving for you and sort of build out a bit of a plan on what is the lifestyle that you want to live, and then how do we reverse engineer it to where you're at today to get there based on the cash that you have in your borrowing capacity.
Yeah, and putting you in contact with the right people in the industry is a big part.